Hello, human beings. Welcome back to your 21-day Vinyasa challenge. This is day 9 of the daily yoga affirmations. We did your 2 challenging standing postures, which is the Uttita Hasta Pada Angustasana A and B, and then the Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana in day 8. In this practice, we will focus on the seated poses or the seated asanas of your Ashtanga primary series. Feel free to go back and visit day 6 and day 8 to practice and open your hips. Your day 9 affirmation: I attract experiences that nurture my personal growth, embracing the wisdom that comes from the lesson. So let us begin. Standing on top of your mat, start to ground yourself, inviting your breath in to the nose and out into the nose. Inhale, lifting the arms all the way up. Push the ceiling away from you. Feel the stretch into your shoulders onto the side of your body. And then as you exhale, cactus the arms, elbows and shoulders into one line, squeezing the shoulder blades onto the back. Release the hands, clasp the hands onto the back, and then squeeze. Bend the knee, and then leaning forward. Feel the stretch onto your shoulders, perhaps swinging your body side to side to feel that stretch. Do a few more of this to release the shoulders, loosen up the muscles around the neck, around the hips, loosen up the back of your leg, the hamstrings. Grabbing the elbows, continue to swing your body side to side, engage the breath, let go of anything that you don't need during the practice. Releasing the hands, and then gently step your feet back onto your plank, dropping onto your knees. Point the fingertips towards the knee. If this is too much, go back onto the first one, fingertips pointed towards the front of the mat, otherwise reversed. Leaning forward, shifting the weight towards the hands, towards the wrist to feel the stretch, and then pushing back. If the base of your palms lift, it's okay. Do several cat and cows to stretch the spine. Belly in, navel in, tailbone in, then exhale, drop the belly down, opening your chest, eye gaze up in front. And then arching the back, keep pressing with the hands. Probably lean forward again to stretch the wrist, the fingertips. Few more. Pushing back. On this sequence, it is important to strengthen the wrist and to stretch them. Shake your wrist. Inhale, push the ceiling away from you again, lengthen. And then as you exhale, again, grab the fingertips onto the back, clash your fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades into the back, feel that stretch onto your shoulders. We need a lot of stretches onto the shoulders as well for this sequence. And then find your child's pose by opening your knees wide, chest down towards the floor. Use your blocks if you need additional height. Find length onto your spine. Keep pushing with the hands. Push the butt towards the heels. If the butt doesn't touch the heels, it's okay. Gently come up. And then find a way to sit. Lying down onto your back. Make sure nothing is hindering your neck from surrendering onto the floor. Lifting your feet and then flex your foot. Point your toes and then flex. Stretch your ankles. Lower the right leg all the way down towards the mat and then bend the left knee, hugging it closer towards the chest. Grabbing the knee under or maybe the heels of your foot. Happy baby pose, half. Ardha Ananda Balasana. Bring your knees together, extend them again, and then flex and point your toes to feel the stretch onto your ankles, onto the back of your leg on your hamstrings. Dropping the left leg, bending the right knee, bringing the knee closer towards the chest. Bend the knee, half happy baby pose towards the right. Keep pulling the knee towards the floor, closer onto the floor. If this is too much, lift a little higher. Make sure nothing hurts. And then from here, we release the pose. And then we hook the right knee on top of the left. Bring the knee closer towards the chest. And if you have access to it, grab the feet, grab the ankles, and then pull them closer towards the chest. Feel the stretch onto your hips, onto the side of your thighs, and then dropping the legs, the knees, onto the left side and twist. Adjust your knee, adjust your hips if you need to. Feel the stretch onto your spine. Stay connected with the breath. Inhale, and then exhale. Gently release. And let's do the other side. Left knee on top of the right. Bring the knee closer towards the chest, and if you can, pull the knee and grab the feet. Twisting onto the other side, supine twist, cactus the arms, elbows and shoulders into one line. Make your own adjustments. Make sure that the pose is comfortable for you. A few more deep breath in and out. And a full happy baby pose, Ananda Balasana. Grabbing the foot, the soles of your foot, and then rocking your body side to side. Keep pulling the knee closer towards the floor, towards the mat. Massage the lower back, massage your spine. Rocking your body forward and back. Continue to massage the spine. And then last one to release. Make your own adjustments. Step your feet back onto your plank. Knees or toes. Chaturanga halfway. Hips down to Cobra, Bhujangasana. Tack toes from here. Back onto your down dog. Paddling your feet. Lifting the heels alternately. Stay onto your down dog for a few more breaths. Hips high towards the ceiling, and then gently walk your feet back on top of the mat. Flat back to fold, Uttanasana, inhale, lift. Cactus the arms, feel the stretch. And then exhale, release the hands towards the side. Inhale, lift the hands all the way up. And then as you exhale, fold. Remember to bend the knee if you need to, grab your blocks if you need to, stay halfway. Lowering the head down, feeling the stretch into the back of your leg. Try to lift the sits bone high towards the ceiling, elongating the back of your leg. Find that deep stretch. Surrendering into the earth, grounding with the feet. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, jump back onto your plank. Knees or toes, chaturanga halfway to upward facing dog, and then exhaling back to down dog. Stepping your feet on top of the mat, cross your leg, and then extend the leg in front. Grab your blocks. Let's do your forward fold or Paschimottanasana with bent knee. Lift the arms all the way up, and then as you exhale, lean forward and drop. If you want to extend the leg, you can point your toes or flex your foot, and then use the blocks to rest the forehead onto your block. Allow the hands to rest onto the side, however you feel like dropping your hands onto the side. Try to find length by walking your butt back, making your own adjustments. Release the blocks. Inhale, we lift. Bend the knee, recross the leg. Step your feet back onto your plank. Vinyasa, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale onto the back of the mat, down dog. Step, walk or hop on top of the mat, flat back to fold. Inhale, length, palms together, and then cactus the arms to find that stretch into your shoulders. We need a lot of stretch onto your shoulders onto this sequence. Another vinyasa. Grab the legs onto the back. Hug your knees, forehead to shin if you have access to it, otherwise halfway. Step or jump back onto your plank. Chaturanga. Open your chest to lift. Exhale, hips high towards the ceiling onto your Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step your feet and then find a way to sit by crossing the leg. Make your own adjustments. Round 2 on your Paschimottanasana. Again, walk your path back to find length onto your lower back. Inhale, lift, and then as you exhale, allow the hands to rest onto the side of your body. Otherwise, grab the big toes and then bring the forehead down towards the shin, nose to knee. Inhale. If your back starts to curl, it doesn't matter, just try and stay high. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, we release. Bend the knee, cross the leg, press your palms and step your feet back again onto your plank, Kumbhakasana, Chaturanga, and then back onto your down dog. Find a moment to rest, connect back onto your breath, feel the earth underneath you and start to ground yourself again. Step, walk or hop on top of the mat onto your flat back. Take it easy, exhale to fold. Inhale, we lift all the way up. Palms together, exhaling, releasing the hands towards the side. Inhale, length. Exhale, surrender onto the earth. Choose the option that works for you onto your plank. Elbows hugging your ribs onto your chaturanga. Open your chest onto your upward facing dog. And then pull the belly in towards the spine onto your Adho Mukha Svanasana. Jump sit, cross the leg. Let's do your tabletop or Purvottasana. Adjusting the feet, making sure that the feet and ankle are directly underneath the knees. Leaning backward, opening your chest. Push with the hands. Feel the stretch onto your shoulders. Find length onto your spine. Take a few more breaths in here. Then start to cross the leg, find a way to sit. Try to counter pose. Keep sending the breath into your shoulders, onto the length of your spine. Grab your blocks, bend the knee again, make your own adjustments. Hug the blocks with both knees and then bring the hands onto the back, your fingertips pointed towards the mat. Lean back, press with the palms, and then start to push the floor with the heels. Finding that length. Relax the neck. Keep hugging the blocks between the knees, firming your inner thighs in. Inhale and exhale, and then gently release. Counter pose. Inhale, we lift, and then exhale, drop forward. Find length. Send the breath onto your lower back or to your shoulders, wherever you're finding that discomfort. Perhaps in here, you can start to reflect on your affirmation for day 9. Recite them again. Otherwise, inhale, we lift, and then exhale, we release. Bend the knee and cross the leg. Step your feet back onto your plank, Vinyasa, Chaturanga. Open your chest, push the shoulders, and then hips high towards the ceiling, down dog. Inhale and exhale in the air for a few. Deep breath in. Walk the feet if you need to, paddle your feet. If you need a little stretching, eye gaze forward, bend the knee, and then find a way to sit. From here, Let's do another easy option. To bend one knee, extend one leg, bring the hands onto the back, fingertips pointed towards the bat, and then push, lift. Inhale and exhale in here. Keep pushing with the base of your palms. Keep pointing your toes in front. Keep pushing from the right feet, the right heel. Keep squeezing the butt. And then exhale, release. Inhale, we lift. And then exhale, just drop and fold to Paschimottanasana. Option to bend the knee. Use your blocks if you need to. Go back onto the first option if that's you. Remember that your practice is a journey. Be patient with yourself and be patient with your practice. Soften everything and then gently release. And let's do the other side. Bending the left knee, pressing with the feet. Bring your hands onto the back, lean back, lift your chest. Engage the core, the abdominal muscles, squeezing your butt, and then start to lift, pushing from the left heel towards the floor, and then pushing from the base of your palms, the fingertips grabbing the mat. Inhale and exhale, and then gently release. Bend the knee, cross the leg. Inhale, we lift, and then exhale, fold. I am doing the half lotus pose just to practice. Remember, we did that on day 7. Find length, surrender onto your breath. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, we lift, and then exhale, we release. Bend the knee, cross the leg, step or jump back onto your plank. Lowering with control, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then exhaling back onto your down dog. Step, walk or hop on top of the mat, flat back, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. And then exhale, release the hands onto the back, clasp the fingers. Let's do a little stretch. Open your feet as wide as your hips. Bend the knee and then lean forward. Feel the stretch onto your shoulders. We use a lot of strength onto your wrists, onto your shoulders. Lift the right knee, the left, and then hook the left shoulders towards the left knee. Find that stretch as you twist. And then come back center. Let's do the other side. Right shoulders, right knee. Turn towards the left. Find the twist as you stretch the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Gently release. Release the hands, grab the elbows, and then rocking your body side to side again. Try to release from the shoulders, from the neck, from the hips, from the hamstrings. Release the palms towards the floor. Inhale, length. Exhale, step, walk, jump back onto your plank. Knees or toes, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, that is nutmeg. Exhaling back onto your down dog. Eye gaze forward, step, walk or hop on top of the mat. Jump, sit, extending the legs in front. So doing your seated Ardha Baddha Paschimottanasana. Easy option is figure 4, using the blocks to support the right knee, grabbing the elbows onto the back, and then leaning forward. If you need to use another blocks to place your forehead down, please grab them. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, fold forward. You can flex the foot or point your toes. Inhale and exhale, finding length. Sending the breath wherever you're finding that discomfort, maybe around the hips, onto the right side, maybe onto your knees or maybe onto your ankles on your foot. If your body have access to it, bring the heels towards the crease of your thighs and then grab the big toes onto the back with the right hand, and then exhale, you fold forward. This is the practice that you did standing in day 8. Gently release. Bend the knee, cross the leg, Vinyasa, step back, plank, knees or toes, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then exhaling back onto your down dog. Jump sit or find a way to sit. Let's do the other side. Try to find that length again. Push your sits bone onto the back. One block onto your left knee, the other in front for your forehead. Grabbing the elbows onto the back. Inhale, length, and then exhale to fold. This is the seated version again of your Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana. Inhale, and then exhale. If you can do a half lotus, pulling the heels closer towards the crisp of your thighs and then grabbing your big toes with the first 2 fingers of the opposite hand. Make your own adjustments. The knee aiming towards the mat, towards the floor, and then try to find length. Inhale and exhale. Length, and then release. Find length, and then release onto your Paschimottanasana, forward fold. And if you need less, just use the blocks. Stay a little higher. Hands onto the side. Allow the gravity of the earth to pull you down and to relax you down. Inhale. And then exhale. Release and remove the blocks. Bend the knee, cross the leg. Step your feet back onto your plank. Vinyasa, chaturanga, halfway, upward facing dog, and then exhaling back to down dog. Onto your knees, child's pose. Thank you for practicing with me. Until we meet again, the light in me sees the light in you. Namaste, everyone.